Thank you, Anand Sriram Garu. 1,000 crores turnover for RRR, but my director Rahul has earned 500 crores by the coming of Sekhar Garu. He is so happy. I cannot tell you. That's the power of people like Sekhar Kammula and quite others who encourage the young talent. Really hats off to you, sir. ఇంకోటి లాస్ట్ మాట ఏం చెప్పాలనుకున్నా అంటే ఎవ్రీబడి ఈస్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ పాన్ ఇండియా మూవీస్ PAN, which supposedly has put everyone into NAP for the Hindi languages. But nakemanipistundante, I told this many circles, when Bahubali became a hit, when it was a torch bearer for the Telugu films, today Telugu is number one. The strong pillars behind were movies like Fida. I know the impact of Fida across the India. So unless those movies also support the hyped up movies like RRR, Bahubali, Telugu industry wouldn't have been there. And that's the power of the good film, and that's why we've invited him, and extremely graceful of him to come, spend 1 hour drive up and down and 1 hour spend here. I think it's something which we will remember for lifetime. Thank you very much, Sekhar. And for every RRR, I'm not comparing, for every Bahubali movie released, there will be hundreds of people like me who will feel, will I ever make a movie? So I may step back. But for every successful love story, Fida, Happy Days, Godavari, 50 directors are born. They'll think, I can also make this movie. Whether they make or not, I mean, that's a inherent, intangible encouragement that he gives. Thank you, sir. మీకు అందరికి తెలుసో తెలియదు కానీ ఆయన పాటల కంటే ఆయన సెన్స్ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమర్ అద్భుతంగా ఉంటుంది. అంటే పాటలు బాగుండవు అని కాదు, పాటలు ఇలా ఉంటే మీకు అందరికి తెలుసు, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ లేటెస్ట్ హిట్స్ లైక్ కళావతి అండ్ ఆల్. బట్ అంతకు మించిన హ్యూమర్, ఆ హ్యూమర్ కూడా ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందంటే మంచితనంతో. హీ సో క్లీన్ హార్టెడ్ దట్ హ్యూమర్ కమ్స్ టు హిమ్ న్యాచురలీ. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ కమింగ్ సార్. మీ గురించి చెప్తే వాళ్ళకి టైం వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది, గంట సేపు చెప్పాలి. శరత్ గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ. I feel very awkward to call Sharad Garu because he is my friend, and he is the reason for me standing here today. Not that I've achieved anything, he is the reason for me being in the television and then doing whatever I did or I did not do. Thank you, Sharad, for coming today. And finally, CRK Garu, most of you don't know, I mean, that's how it happens in all the success stories. There's always people behind who contribute to the bigger success and will never come into the limelight. One such person is CRK sir. You should all know that he is instrumental in what is Ma today, Star Ma. I'm being very serious about it. He was the director for 4-5 years, and he empowered us, encouraged us to do whatever we have done before, and rest is history. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Apart from being a chartered accountant, and he was instrumental in turning around companies into a profit making, he is also a man with good sense of humor and heart. And all the people who have come here, I know each of them, they also have a good sense of humor and good heart, and that's why you're all here. Thank you very much, sir. I don't want to delay any further. I request Sekhar sir to give a bouquet to my director, Rahul, so that... We'll talk more about Rahul later. I don't know how much time Sekhar, Sharad sir and they have, but that's why I thought we'll just introduce and then we can talk later. నాకు డబ్బులు లేదు కానీ ఈ ఫోటో కావాలి, డబ్బులు కావాలి.
Slowly you'll probably get into the real or commercial world, and a potential can be good luck. And especially Sai acting, I never thought he could act. So good job, Sai. You can get into acting. So keep going. It was done well. Cinematography. Yeah, there'll be like, నాకు నిజంగానే స్టూడెంట్ డేస్ గుర్తొస్తున్నాయి. there'll be a lot of fire, lot of ఏవో చెప్పాలని. నా ఫస్ట్ సినిమా డాలర్ డ్రీమ్స్లో there was ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ ఉండేది, షీ అని, ఆత్మ క్యారెక్టర్ అనమాట. షీ కీప్స్ టాకింగ్, గోయింగ్ అండ్ కమింగ్, అండ్ ఏంటిది అన్నారు సార్. ఐ సెడ్ దిస్ ఇస్ మై వాయిస్ అని. సో ఇట్స్ somewhere films are your director's voice, so you told what you thought and what you felt. So congratulations, you'll get into the real world soon.
Congratulations Rahul and Sai particularly. సాయి వాయిస్ ఇంత గంభీరంగా ఉంటుందని అనుకోలే అసలు. నిజంగా నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చి సుమంత్ని అడిగాను పక్కన కూర్చుంటే, ఇది సాయి వాయిస్ అయినా లేకపోతే ఇంకో ఎవరైనా డబ్బింగ్ చెప్పేశారా అని. వాయిస్ చాలా నచ్చింది నాకు. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డీప్ వాయిస్ అనమాట. రెండోది ఏంటంటే ది సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏజ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఎ బ్యారియర్ ఫర్ అచీవింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్. It all depends on mind. You know, if you are old, even at 30 we can be old. If you are young, even at 90 we can be young. Because I have studied, read several stories, watched several videos, and there are live examples. People who started at 60, 70, 75, they have reached dizzy heights, unbelievable heights. KFC was the best example. He failed 30 times, and then finally at the age of 65 he established KFC. All of us know what it is today. There are several, innumerable, so many are coming to my mind. So the theme is very, very good, and directorial effort for the first time, I think he has done reasonably well. Couple of points is, see, I think maybe little details they may have to work more intensely, you know, to. But definitely a good job, and message is really good and known to us, but explained it quite well. All the best.
Congratulations to Rahul and the entire team, and I think it was an excellent effort, and the production values and the way the whole thing was mounted, and for your first foray, I think it's really commendable. And coming on to Sai and I have been classmates. We've had many years together between us. We've had a good life, and we've had interesting times, and I thought today was yet another interesting day with Sai. I didn't know that Sai went out and made a film, but though the film was about old age and the challenges of the mind and the body, and about giving up, Sai is an absolute contrast to what we saw on screen. Sai is young at heart, continues to be young at heart, and it's really nice to see Sai pursue and do this, because he wants to create, he wants to write, he wants to direct, and I want to see much more of that Sai as we go forward. And it's fun, and honestly, when I was seeing the film, I just enjoyed it, and I didn't want to think beyond, and I didn't want to analyze. I just thought Sai is having fun, and it's good to be part of the audience and be here with all of you. Congratulations, Sai.